Yo, what's going on, guys? So this is the second match of the so you see I changed my build a little bit there. I figured I would try testing something new, just a little bit new there. I gave up a little bit on the energy, and we also switched the map here. So if you don't know, this is a series of private games that I did with my friends here. They're actually like really good survivors. Some the type you're not gonna find together in a public game most of the time. So we just set up here so I can record some high level games for you guys. And this is the second match, okay? The first one I already posted, you guys saw it with Annette. And you can see I changed the map up as well. We're kind of varying randomly, so you know, it keeps switching up. So we can say is the map every time, you know, that I'm winning. So I set the laboratory here, which is like pretty much one of the worst maps for Mastermind. But yeah, I think it might be just the exact worst out of all of them for Mastermind. Especially Area 3 is so bad, the camera placement and everything. But we'll see what I can do, right? They know I'm playing Annette, so they're already trying to adapt from the first match. And we still have not changed the rule where they cannot know which Mastermind I'm gonna play, so they know I'm playing Annette. They don't know what I'm using, but they know I'm playing Annette, so you know. But it's very likely I'll use the same build, right? So they're just kind of adapting to it as we play the matches to see if the build can really be unbeatable. Sorry, can be beatable. Can be beaten. And so here, already controlling the zombie. Notice I save a little bit of my energy there instead of wasting all. And there goes the judge. He dodged like 3 zombies and the dog. I mean, come on. That was really unfortunate. And she's already. Oh, she didn't know. She got grabbed there, so that's good. But hopefully she wasn't. You know, she wouldn't be opening the door at that point. So you see, I'm spotting the zombies in front and behind them to maybe get some ambush going. And you see Val is just there in the back, giving some cover. And at this point, I'm already without zombies. I try to play without energy, focus a little bit more on working because I noticed, you know, the zombies. These guys are good, so the zombies are not really doing much. It's really Burking that's gonna make the difference. So I tried to change the build just a little bit. I'll keep the essentials there. Just switch the equipment up a bit more in favor of Burking, so I could maybe, you know, get some something to happen there a little bit more when I do get him. Because I figure I would, you know, it would seem very clear that he was the one making the difference on the first match. And so one thing they adapted is now they're using Martin with his mine. Where you cannot place the zombies on top of the radius of the mine. That's actually a really good counter for Annette, especially it completely kills her door game that I do in most games. This build is really good, especially because of the door game. But with that mine from Martin, it's all gone. And now you see he has the flash as well on top of the mine, so he can not only block the doors, but he can clear the entire room with the flash. Yeah, see right there again. And like, there's nothing I can do. It's like a free objective for them, unless I have the energy to just immediately spawn a bunch of zombies again. Invincibility is so cool. I love it. And you see that the Val is using what it seems to be a yellow herb build as well. So she takes like 0 damage pretty much. So not likely that I will be able to down her anytime soon. And you see how I spawn the zombies in front and behind her. I'm trying. She's low on health, so I'm trying to focus on her so I can maybe get it down here and build pressure. But yeah, I did manage to do it. But you know they have a spray, so that kills all the pressure right away in 2 seconds. So nothing I can do there. Fortunately, they still use a Molotov there, as you can see. You could tell to kill my zombies quickly. If they don't have the spray, you know, it could have been a snowball from there. But you know, sprays are sprays. Very balanced. And they're still affected, you know, but Val can heal them, so it's usually not going to be too much of an advantage for me. But we need to try. So we have like 5 minutes, so pretty much nothing changed from area 1 to 2. It was essentially a draw. I didn't gain advantage, neither they lost it. or gained for that matter as well. You see now I have Birkin already, so we can start possibly making something happen here. Need to try to like overwhelm them with the zombies and then kind of finish it with Birkin. See right there, I close her inside. But yeah, there goes Martin with the flashbang again, completely kills my pressure. So it's a good time for Birkin here, and I'm gonna focus on him because he's the one that has all the good stuff. So they use a flashbang there, as you can tell. Oh, sorry, a grenade. Which is okay, like, if they're wasting items to save the grab like that, it's, you know, it's still good, because eventually they're gonna run out. And they're wasting money to buy those, so... Unless they're using Val, which is, she has that ability where the more the creatures drop grenades, which is so insanely overpowered for how the rate that you get grenades from that. But you know, if she's using that, then there's pretty much not much you can do because you're essentially spawning creatures all the time, you know. So they always gonna have grenades essentially with the playing Annette, because Annette is all about creatures. So it's a really huge counter to the mastermind itself. And this is another huge counter to creatures, is this damn rocket launcher here. And she just killed the objective and pretty much everyone in the room. And now there's Martin with the flashbang again, so... It's pretty much like a full creature counter build, pretty much, they're using. So I'm gonna try to focus on her. She has the healing potential, so it's good if she can go down. There goes another flashbang. So, second time they use a grenade to save a grab here. And now it's about time I leave Birkin because I want to get the bonus for exiting him earlier. The idea is really, you see, she destroyed my camera before I could even go to it and place the defenses. And there you go, you see the mine doing its effect. That's a huge radius, actually, goddamn. I'm actually surprised how big that is. Like, it's way beyond the door itself. And see, I'm trying to get her stuck in there with the zombies, so she waste time, but you know, she just ran past it like they were nothing. They didn't even try to attack her. Just my luck, right? She got grabbed there, which is good. That's why we're using fresh blood on the equipment. Got infected from it as well. And we have Birkin again. So what I'm doing here is I noticed that he's cornered. So I'm going to try to kill him right there because he's cornered. And see, one of the equipment I changed is that I increased damage on Birkin. So this is what I intended. So I could get it down faster, or maybe, you know, because sometimes they you know, just a little damage makes the difference between him going down and staying on the red state of health. So that's why I had that equipment change to be able to get situations like this. So now they're kind of screwed, because if he dies, they're gonna lose a lot of time, you know. They still gotta go through all these zombies. I can't move right there because I'm getting stun locked by the shotgun. Shotgun's really OP as well. I don't know how they get so much ammo though when they're playing shotgun like this. It's kind of crazy because it's really expensive, you know. The weapon itself is already pretty expensive, and you know, she wastes ammo at I think twice or third times the rate. So you see, I spawned a zombie there on the objective as well to stop him, so he could get an invincible grab. And see, there goes Birkin again, and they're cornered, so I might be able to make something happen here, unless he has his power ready again. Right here, I'm trying to grab someone. Yeah, they might waste an item. I should probably have used the. Yeah, that was probably dumb with me. I should have probably used the melee attack, not the actual grab right there, because they can save him like that. And that's not easy to do, actually, but if I guess if there's too many people shooting it like this, he just lets go really easily. But you have to shoot the eye on his arm, and he lets go from the grab without you having to waste items. Just like Mr. X does if you shoot him on the head when he's about to pulverize someone. But yeah, so that was unfortunate. I should probably use the square button where he does like that long reach melee attack. It would probably have been better. Yeah, I wasn't hoping they would you know, shoot his arm so easily like that. But I guess guess wrong, right? So trying to set up here, I noticed the quarters right here, and this is the only camera that I have to defend it. So I'm set up some defenses already, because you don't want to usually sit on 10 points of energy. You know, just use it and let it recharge while you're doing the other stuff. Right there, I should destroy the camera before I could control the zombie. Really unfortunate. And this area is really bad. The cameras are so bad. Luckily, this is a corner type of course, so I can with Birkin I can do some damage here, especially if they get kind of stuck there. You see right there, I pressed the thing, so I could separate them. Yeah, you see, I can't kill her because she has the yellow herb. You know, not to mention she can heal with green herbs, so she's pretty much invincible right there. Jill got past me, which is really unfortunate. She's smarter, right? She's shooting my camera before I could even go to it. And you see right there, also I didn't have any creatures on my hand there, so it took a little while as well to get it. You see that's completely counters my thing, and because I already used Birkin, I can't even corner them with Birkin there. Now she got stuck, so you see I can't even kill her because that fucking mine right there is so dumb. It's so dumb. It's like so OP. Oh god. But yeah, so I have Birkin again, and no, I mean that was pretty much 6 minutes. I mean. We're gonna have to get kills here. There's no other way to save that time. And see here, he can use mixtapes and shit, so everything recharges so quickly. He always has the mine and the flash ready. It's tough. Just like it's really tough to imagine that just a single survivor alone can completely nullify the entire mastermind options. And it's, you know, it just blows your mind to think that there's actually 4 of them when only one can do all of this by itself. So I mean, you don't get this on pub games, but you know, this is why the game is Survivor favorite, because you know Survivor has way more options than the Mastermind does. You see, like I only have one camera, and not to mention that Mastermind needs cameras to do anything at all. You know, Survivors don't need that kind of don't need a requirement to be overpowered. You know, like if you don't have a camera which has like no defenses to it, you're just done as Mastermind, pretty much. And most maps are trash, like especially in area 3 for the angles like this. So. Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, that's why Survivor's overpowered, because you know they can combo things together. It's just way too strong. One Survivor by itself is already way too strong. He can like nullify so many things from the Mastermind that has like no counter. Like there's no counter to the mine. I cannot destroy. Even if I control the zombie manually, you know I can't go there and destroy the mine. That would be could be a counter, but you know that's not in the game. So. So it's right there. I got Birkin again, so we can do some damage here. Grabbing Val, she has the healing potential, and she's kind of cornered here. So you see the eye right there on his arm. That's what you need to shoot to make him let go when he's grabbing like this. I think yeah, they still tried to throw a flashbang there, but they missed. Fortunately, right? Because if she got saved, it would be kind of bad for me. So I notice I pressed the thing there, so they're gonna be sent down again. And I'm kind of trying to use Birking as a shield here, as well as hitting him at the same time. I think that was a spray, right? Yeah, that was a spray. Another one. So completely killed my pressure again. And see right here, I grabbed him because his body is blocking the core at the same time that I'm killing him. At least that's my idea, right? So you know I can waste time and kill him at the same time doing that. The zombies luckily would have grabbed the Jill, you know, but they're just kind of walking around there being useless as usual. So even though I got 2 kills, I mean the time is still up there. You know, I should have left him already, but you know, because I'm getting so much pressure out of this, it would be worth it. And you see right there, the equipment that I'm using to increase damage is really making a difference on killing them. But you know, it's just not, you know, it's just not doing enough. You see right there, only one camera to defend the core is pretty much impossible. They easily destroy it. And right there, I try to place. You see, I can't do it because the game won't let me. The place the mine. So right there, I manually exploded, and I think I managed to send. Yeah, I sent Jen to the starting area, but you know, there's still way too much time. You know, there's not much I can do here, even if I get Birkin again. So I'm just gonna try to block the door, as I know she's gonna try to ram past them instead of killing them first. But my energy is you know, it's not gonna. There's only so much. And right there, one single flashbang, he just stuns everyone. That's tough, man. They can really counter everything that you have as Mastermind if they happen to use it. Thing is that on pubs, people don't know what you're gonna play, so you know they can't really set up like this. This match is not like, you know, per se a fair match, because they know my build, they know what I'm gonna use already, so they're going purposefully full counter to it. But you know, on a pub game, you know, this wouldn't happen because they don't know what I'm gonna use, so they're not gonna set up a build that's specific for Annette, for example. You know, they don't know if I'm playing Annette or not. Right there, I'm trying to stop him from getting to the door, successfully so. But yeah, let's see if they still have another spray to heal him. Don't seem like it. This is kind of a bad idea. I should not try to grab her there, because then I give them a free heal while he's on the animation. I'm not sure why I left him. Maybe the time was over. And she's using the, what's it called, the rocket launcher on my camera. And right there, she used the high cost as well. As soon as they open the door, so it makes it hard for me to spawn my zombies. This is another thing as well the survivors can do is they can time the ability use to the crucial moments and again completely nullify what the mastermind can do. Especially Tyrone. Tyrone does this a lot. He can use the alt every time you use the buy weapon, for example, and then the alt lasts long enough that it will nullify your entire buy weapon damage, and you're essentially useless. Like he completely nullifies the usage of your buy weapon with his low damage alt power. So as you can see that they'll manage to escape. So yeah, at least in this map, which is kind of trash, we can definitely say Annette is not unbeatable. But you can tell that they were using a lot of things together to be able to nullify everything that I was doing. Not to mention the sprays. So, but yeah, I mean, bottom line is there's definitely counters to everything in this game survivors can do, and there's definitely not the same level of counters that the mastermind can do to the survivors. But guys, that's the second game. There's more coming. See you guys then.